Aw, yeah, this is Rivers with some cool tech. Today I want to show you some of the best live aquarium wallpapers that there are on the Android market. So let's go ahead and start off with Sim Aquarium. This is an awesome wallpaper. The fish are all 3D rendered. They're not movies or anything like that. They're 3D fish. They get really close to the screen sometimes. And the screen is also sensitive to when you tilt it. You can choose out of about 20 different fish. You can choose 10 fish to have. You've also got a different scene with the clownfish and the anemone, and you can tap on the screen and feed the fish, and you'll see they actually go over, their mouth opens up and they eat that piece of food, and then they go back in the anemone and hide. You get the ripple effects when you touch the screen as well, and the AI of the fish is just amazing. They look very fish-like. Definitely a high quality wallpaper here. You can also change the color of the anemone tentacles. So there's 3 different colors plus black. Here's how you choose your fish for the aquarium part. You've got this list of fish on the top to choose, and then you can choose up to 10 down on the bottom. They could be all the same, a couple of each, or every single one of them different. It's up to you. And again, this screen is nice and interactive. If you tilt the screen, the angle kind of changes on the background, and the fish will swim kind of straight up into the front of the screen sometimes, giving you that 3D effect. Here it is with my icons on there. Also, you can kind of interact with the fish. Say you tap on a fish, they'll kind of swim away. Again, this is Sim Aquarium. I highly recommend the pay version, $3, but you can definitely try it out for free. Next up we have Pet Aquarium, and this is a very interactive live wallpaper. You can feed your fish. I've got it set up so when you double tap the screen it feeds them little Android icons. I like how they chase the fish food as it goes down too, and if you tap on the fish they swim away. You can also set it up so that when they don't get fed the fish will die, or also they can get bigger as they eat more. Here's another background. This is the arch, the coral arch right here. And there's a couple different backgrounds you can choose from with this pay version. There's also a free version that just gives you one. Here's just the sand background like a regular fish tank. Anyways, check it out in the Android market. Here's another app by the same makers as Pet Aquarium. This one's called Pet Fresh Water. And this reminds me a lot of a fish tank I had when I was a kid. It has neons, mollies, all those freshwater fish that you see in the pet shops. Definitely well done. It's kind of got the same physics as the Pet saltwater aquarium. You can feed the fish. If you buy the full version, you can get a whole bunch of more fish and different varieties. Definitely well done app though, so I highly recommend checking it out. Free version again, so you can at least take a look at that. And it's nice and low on the battery usage. Notice basically no difference between this and a regular non-moving wallpaper. Maybe a 5% or something, not much at all. Here we have one of the all-time great Android Live fish wallpapers. This one's called just Koi. And again, this is the full version, so you've got a whole bunch of different backgrounds here. I'm going to show all of them. You've got other options, like you can add more lily pads, you can add flowers, you can add rain falling, different ripples by how hard you're pushing on the screen. And it's only $1.99 for the full version. There's a free version as well, so definitely try it out and see how you like it. But the full version's much more customizable, much more backgrounds and movable items on there. So I would pay the dollar for a quality app any day. Here's all your different customizing options. So we'll increase the number of lily pads on here. You can add flowers. There's rain speed. Startle the fish when you click on them, they swim away. Pressure sensitive. I don't like the pressure sensitive that much, but it's an option that you might like to have. Let's set up a custom background just to see how it looks. So you just check the custom background box, then choose your image, go to the gallery, and let's just take this one. It doesn't really underwater. This is kind of a beach scene, but it'll do the trick just to give you an idea what it would look like. And finally, we have my new favorite live wallpaper. This one's called Ocean HD. These guys make a lot of 3D rendered live wallpapers. I'm kind of into snorkeling and underwater stuff in the tropics, so this one was really right up my alley. It's got the shipwreck scene. The fish are kind of interactive. If you click on the ones in the foreground, they'll swim away. That clam, you can click it, see it closes there. So many different little things you can customize. That's the cool thing. That steering wheel, it says some cool tech across the top of it. You can add that in the settings. That anchor, see that locket? I open it up and there's a picture of my wife and I in there. And even that treasure chest, you click on that treasure chest and it opens up and air bubbles come out just like in a little fish tank aquarium. There's also different backgrounds you can choose, so you can go with the coral life one, so there's a lot more coral reef looking stuff in there. Here's where you change your locket photograph, the inscription on the steering wheel. These are the camera movement settings right here. Also, you've got settings down here so you can take almost all the objects out that you want to, or put them in. And I like these rays that come out of the water at the top. It just looks really realistic. So the light rays you can see the sun through the water, and every once in a while you can see a manta ray come and swim by the top, which is just awesome. Oh, there it goes now. Also, this wallpaper is very efficient on the battery usage. It's not really much more on my Samsung Galaxy S3 than just having a non-moving wallpaper. So good job to the developers on that. If you like this review, subscribe to my channel to see more reviews like it, and give me a like. It will really help me out a lot if you can do that. And thanks for watching, and as always, aloha.